Welcome again, viewers, to Barcelona. I was shocked earlier on. I couldn't believe it when I seen it. It's a wee Scottish connection. We're going to walk all the way up to one of the coolest streets in Barcelona, and I'm going to show you where I'm staying tonight, and we'll talk about that as well. Let's go. Okay, so we're bang in the centre, really just off La Rambla. My hotel, I've moved from the hostel last night because I had zero sleep in the hostel. I thought tonight I'm going to have to get a hotel. I'm going to need to bite the bullet and get a hotel. Look at this shop here, that's pretty cool. So I decided, yes, I'm going to use my discount from hotels.com. I'll leave a wee link at the end. Every 10 nights you book with hotels.com, you get a stamp, and after 10 nights you get a night free, and at a value of £53 to use in a voucher from hotels.com. And I booked this hotel here, the Hotel Nouvelle. The room's really quiet, it's a small room. How much do you think it cost? I'll tell you how much it was in the room review, right? But I get £53 off it, can you believe that? Bang in the centre of Barcelona. I'll tell you just now, actually, I know you'll watch the room review anyway. Let's make a deal, you'll watch the room review anyway, okay? The room, believe it or not, sit yourself down for this one, viewers, okay? Centre of Barcelona is absolutely extortionate for hotel prices. Lovely here, isn't it? And this was almost the cheapest hotel I could find in the centre, with a private bathroom, and it's got a wee roof terrace. I wanted somewhere with a wee bit outside door space if I decided to take half an hour off and just sit and relax in the sun, which I've not done yet. It's unlikely that'll happen anyway. So viewers, without further ado, how much do you think that room is? There, £130, but I got a discount. I only paid £77 for it because I had the discount with hotels.com. I've been staying at quite a lot of hotels, and I got one night free of the equivalent value of my last 10 night stay. So hotels.com got the price down to £77, centre of Barcelona. Quite a decent hotel actually, no complaints. I'll leave a link below. Sign up for hotels.com, doesn't cost anything, and you'll save some money. Let's go. Okay, so we're getting to the busy part now. You can see how good a location this is. Mango, loads of other shops down there as well. I've done a video here yesterday actually showing you how busy this street is. Obviously it's probably the most famous street in Barcelona, I'd imagine, but you'll actually see it's even busier than this yesterday. And we're going to take a wee left down here, down the coolest street I've found in Barcelona, full of vintage shops, record shops, and there was an amazing discovery. I did not expect to see this. I was shocked to see it in Barcelona. Look how busy it is up there, pretty busy. Loads of people kitting about with suitcases, just checking in and all that. Temperature today, oh, it must be about 27, 28 degrees. It's really, really warm, really warm. Right, let's see if I can remember to take you down the coolest street in Barcelona. If we go far enough up here at the end, I'll show you a bar as well, potentially, but you can maybe watch the football. You seen the video I done last night at midnight? I watched the football in the Catalan sports bar, and yeah, it was a really, really good atmosphere in Barcelona last night. We passed the place in there. Oh, the guy just flew out the shop in his e-scooter there. Some very, very cool shops in this street. Hopefully I'm going to remember to show you the thing that I found earlier on. I could not believe they were selling here. I couldn't believe it. Now look what I've noted here for later viewers. This is a possibility. I've not done Indians for at least 3 nights. Taste of India. Somebody was asking me in the comments whoever had the best chicken curry in this trip. I had one in Salou, but I didn't think it was that great, so that's why I don't really talk about it, because I don't do food reviews really, so very rarely you hear me saying I didn't think the curry was that great. If it's really good I'll tell you about it, but I'll tell you where I had it. But yeah, I don't think it was that great. Some very, very cool shops. We'll wait to see this round the corner, viewers. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Hopefully I've picked the right place. Might not have, might be the next one. Hold on. I think it's the next street. I think I've come down the wrong street. I'll find out in a wee second. It's not a nice wee street to come down, isn't it? No, we made the mess of this. Let's go back up. It's the next street, I think. Hopefully it is the next street. Hopefully it is for us. Oh, look at this. This is pretty cool. Daily Record. Scottish yours. There's the Daily Record. 1994 from here since. So we've got a vinyl specialist, ska, reggae, soul, R&B, jazz, funk. They basically just cover everything in there. So a very, very cool place to come here. Lots of different places selling a lot of different things. We're going to go down to your left. We're going to see a lot of vintage shops. If you want to buy some vintage clothes, check out my daughter's store on Depop. It's called Nick's Store. It's Nics. Nick's Store. Let's continue. Another wee record shop there at the side. Hopefully I'm going to find this place. It might be down another street. They've made a complete mess of this one, viewers. I'm hoping it's down the street to the left here. We'll wait and see. If I don't find it, I'll tell you what they're selling, right? You won't believe it. Another wee vintage shop in there as well. This one here as well. Vintage finds in Barcelona, come on in. You get a wee bit of reggae in there as well, music, lovely. Bubble Piggy, did you expect to see that, Bubble Piggy? Another vintage store. So if you're into vintage clothes, this is a place to be. Come down here, there's loads of stuff here. How cool is that shop? Look at that, Camden. Another one, Flamingo Vintage Kilo. Clothing by the weight, so that's quite interesting. You can go in, buy clothing by the weight. Don't know if it's priced individually or not. There's a Barcelona top right at the front. I don't know how vintage that is, but looks nice. Oh, I'm hoping this wee shop's down the left hand side. If it's not, I'll tell you what I found anyway. Right, let's continue. Interesting, the guy's doing deliveries there on his scooter. Another Camden shop to the right. Bar centric, nice, eh? Right, let's see if this shop's around the corner. I actually think I've made a mess of this. It's not like me. Don't worry, I'll tell you what it was anyway. I've all come across it in my travels again. A lot of nice murals here. I seen a local artist done it. It's quite near the cathedral. There's a wall and there was a big massive queue of people, mostly Spanish, and they were all getting their pictures taken at this local artist, and I asked them what it stood for, the mural, and apparently it stands for freedom. I should have took a video of it and just kind of merged it in with another video, but I didn't. Okay, a couple of clubs here, a museum shop, as you can see as well. Yeah, I've messed up here, viewers, hold on. Right, viewers, I've spoiled the whole video. I was going to show you this wee shop, show us selling a Scottish item, but I've took a wrong turn somewhere. But don't worry, I'll show you something else up here. We're in Brooklyn. My roommate last night was in Brooklyn. A wee vinyl shop in there as well. My roommate in the hostel, the Talk Hostel. This is one of these places where sometimes appearances can be deceptive. If you look in the reception area and you've got a wee pool and all that, you think, oh, it's lovely. But the bottom line is, you're still in a dorm with 6 people. You've still got people turning lights on at all times. Now, I was shocked to find polar bears in Barcelona. Maybe I can change the video to that, viewers. This wasn't what I was shocked at, but we'll change it, okay? We'll change it to that. Right, let's continue. What a cool wee shop. Another vintage shop on the left hand side here as well. Cool. Japanese vintage shop. How interesting. I swear they've got a Celtic top there, look. It looks like a Celtic top.
Top, my boy, yes,
How you doing? Come on the hoops. Obviously a Celtic fan there, eh? Just heard me talk about Celtic. How unusual is that? A vintage shop and there's a Celtic top there. And then a Scottish guy. How unusual, but just as I was mentioning that Celtic top, a Scottish guy who's a Celtic fan just walked by sometimes just coincidence these things happen. So I have messed up the video, but it's been quite interesting anyway. I think there's one more thing to show you here. Okay, I'm not going to find this shop, but there's a wee shop selling kilts in Barcelona. It's like wee mini kilts, and I found it yesterday, and I thought it was down the wee side street, off that street, but I've made a complete mess of it and it's not there. So the title might be "I was shocked but messed this up." That's what it might be, viewers. Just take my word for it. You might see it in another video, okay? You might actually see it in another video. Just take my word for it. It is here somewhere. There's a Shamrock bar. I don't know how genuine these bars are, as in regarding Irish bars, I'm not sure. The George Payne one bar had a queue a mile long, people trying to get into it. They shut the bars. McCarthy's was the same. So these bars last night for the Spain game were literally, you could not get in them. The guy McCarthy's before did let me in because I was just on my own, but it was claustrophobic. I was literally had to put my hands at my side to even watch the game. It was that busy. So and then I moved on to the Catalan sports bar, Subway down there as well. Okay, viewers, messed this up, eh? I wanted to show you the wee kilt. Can't believe it. I'll find it before I leave. I might even have passed it in a video, I don't know. So annoyed at myself. Anyway, you were still shocked to see polar bears in Barcelona and a Celtic strip in the vintage shop. How unusual is that? Vintage shop obviously selling a lot of football stuff. I wonder how much they were selling it for. Vintage football tops tend to go for more than you think, so it's probably quite valuable. If you're a Rangers fan, you might say it's not that valuable. I don't care, I'm a St Mirren fan. Anyway, thanks for watching to the end. Don't forget, hit the wee subscribe button. I've messed this one up, but believe me, there's a wee shop selling kilts here. I'll try and find it, okay? I'll try and find it. If I find it, I might put a picture on my Facebook page. Check out Facebook, Scotsman in Tenerife. I'll put it on there, okay? Thanks for watching. Don't forget, hit the wee subscribe button. I'll see you in the next one. And sign up for hotels.com down there in the link. It's absolutely free. Every 10 nights, you get a stamp and you get one night free. I saved £53 in my hotel tonight. What a bargain, only £77. Barcelona's pretty dear. Right, let's go.